Imagine the deafening roar of the crowd, not in support, but in mockery. Picture your deepest insecurities, your past failures, laid bare for the world to see. This is not just about winning, it's about survival. It's about the raw, burning need to silence the doubts, to crush the expectations, and to finally, unequivocally, claim what's rightfully yours. The journey back from defeat is not paved with pleasantries. It's forged in the fires of personal conviction. What happens when the weight of the world crashes down on your shoulders? Will you crumble or will you rise, a force of nature? This isn't just a motivational speech. This is your survival guide. This is the moment you decide if you are going to be a part of the system or a disruption. Are you going to be a follower or a leader? Get ready, because the comeback is about to get personal. Chapter 1. The Crucible of Doubt. The path to greatness is rarely smooth. It's often a brutal climb through the mountains of self-doubt and external criticism. Remember when the laughter of others echoed your failures? Remember the sting of public humiliation, the whispers of disbelief that chipped away at your confidence? These are not obstacles. They are the fuel for your ascent. Each taunt, each cynical remark, should etch itself into your memory, forming the foundation for an indomitable will. Let the negativity surrounding you be a catalyst, igniting an inferno within that propels you toward your goals. The doubt of others can be the greatest fuel for the fire. It can be turned into something positive. The key is how you react. Do you want to be a victim or a villain? Many people have the talent to succeed. The key factor is the mindset. Those with a victim mentality will never succeed because they find excuses and blame others. While the villain, he is the sole reason for his problems and his solution. This is the path to success. Consider this your own origin story, the moment you are forged in fire. Many people will say things about you behind your back and make jokes about you. But how many of these people have the courage to say the same to your face? They only have the courage to talk because you are not there. This is the point you need to understand, that the only person you need to answer to is yourself. The transformation begins when you stop seeing doubt as an insurmountable barrier and start viewing it as a challenge. Imagine doubt as a relentless opponent in a sparring match, constantly testing your resolve. This is the space that you need to grow and evolve. You need to become used to the pressure and learn to excel under pressure. The more it pushes you, the more you must push back with an unrelenting force. The key to success is a state of mind, a state of flow, like an unstoppable force of nature. You must let go of the fear and become the fear. Turn the mocking laughter into the soundtrack of your relentless pursuit. Let it remind you of every struggle you've overcome, every step you've taken forward. When the critics come your way, remember they are not doing this because they want to hurt you. They are doing it because they are hurting. Become a force of nature and let your success speak for itself. Let them be the jealous ones. Harness this fuel for your comeback. The time for waiting is over. The time for acting is now. Don't be afraid of the doubt or the fear. Use it to propel your comeback. This is about you and your own story, and not what others tell you. This is why the comeback is personal. This is a deeply personal battle, not just against external doubters, but against the internal demons that hold you back. These fears, insecurities, they are the enemies, and you will treat them as such. There needs to be a shift in your perspective. It cannot be the fear of failure stopping you. Instead, let the fear of not achieving your dreams motivate you, fuel you, into success. This is your story and no one is going to write it for you. You need to pick up the pen and start writing your comeback, with pain, with blood, and with tears. This is not about proving something to others. This is not about proving something to the haters. This is about answering the voice in your head that knows you are capable of so much more. This is personal. The only way forward is to commit yourself entirely to the journey. It's about finding that unwavering commitment that makes you forget about eating because the only thing you're hungry for is success. It is about transforming the negative into positive and using that to help you on your comeback story. This is why the comeback is personal. Chapter 2. The Unyielding Commitment. The shift from passive dreaming to active pursuit begins with a profound commitment. It is a commitment that transcends fleeting desires and becomes the very essence of your being. A level of obsession that sees every waking hour dedicated to your craft. This isn't about dabbling. This is about diving headfirst into the ocean of your potential. The moment that you understand that you are your only limit is the moment when the game changes. This is about committing yourself to be the best version of you. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, this is a personal journey. Forget the doubts, forget the fears, forget everything, and focus on the commitment that you have made to yourself. The path to success demands more than just desire. It requires a relentless, burning commitment. It's about going to war with your doubts, your weaknesses, and with any external obstacles that stand between you and your ultimate goal. This deep commitment transforms you. It makes you a different beast, it fuels you, it drives you, it propels you. This is the difference between those who try and those who do, the difference between the amateurs and the pros. The unwavering commitment must become a second nature. It is the lifeblood that sustains your efforts, the foundation on which you construct your comeback. This level of dedication makes it impossible to fail. It demands that you put in the work even when you don't feel like it. No one has ever done anything meaningful by going through the motions. The only ones that make it are those that go the extra mile. It's about pushing through the pain, the setbacks, and the relentless obstacles that life throws your way. You will be tested, you will break, you will fall, but your commitment is what will drive you to never give up. This is personal, because the only person that can change this is you. No one else can go to war for you. It's on you. This unyielding commitment requires a change in perspective, a shift in focus. It's about viewing everything through the lens of your goal. This will cause you to go against the grain. This will cause some friction, and that's fine. It's the price to pay for a great life. It's about recognizing that true greatness is not achieved through fleeting efforts, but through the accumulation of consistent actions, day in and day out. True change comes with discomfort and challenges. Those that grow the most are the ones that are tested the most. The challenge is to stay committed to the process, even when the results are not immediately apparent. The key is to stay the course. This is why the comeback is personal, because the only one that has the power to change the outcome is you. This level of commitment is something that cannot be taught. It has to be earned through a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. This is why it is so important to become your own monster and to tame it to your benefit. Chapter 3. The Monster Within. The journey to mastery requires confronting the parts of ourselves that we often try to suppress. The monster within isn't about malevolence. It's about channeling our raw, competitive instincts, a ferocity that drives us to conquer any obstacles in our way. The world may try to convince you to sheath your competitive spirit, to sit on the sidelines, and to embrace mediocrity. But you must understand that true success demands a different approach. The people who reach the highest peaks are the ones that are willing to do whatever it takes to get there. You need to be willing to become the beast, to harness that animalistic instinct to succeed. This isn't about being reckless, it's about being disciplined, about using your inner power with purpose. To succeed, you must tame the monster within, harness the power, and control the animalistic instincts. It's about recognizing your potential for dominance, not to hurt others, but to conquer your own limitations. Become an unstoppable force that cannot be stopped, and that will pave the road to your success. You need to be prepared to use all means to achieve your goals, without breaking the rules. This means long nights, early mornings, and many sacrifices. The goal here is to be a well-oiled machine, a monster with absolute control and discipline. This transformation is not just about physical strength. It's about mental resilience, about the ability to persevere in the face of adversity. The biggest barrier to success is often ourselves. It is your insecurities, your fears that are stopping you, not your talent or lack thereof. The goal is to transform and grow into a better version of yourself. The monster isn't a wild beast. It's a force of focused intent, fueled by a clear vision of your goals and a commitment to achieving them, by any means necessary. The key here is not to let it control you. The goal is to control the monster. This means to work with discipline, to always strive to improve, and to accept the challenges that come your way. It's about training yourself into the most dangerous version of you. You will be your own secret weapon. This will turn you into the most dangerous version of yourself, the kind of beast that has been tamed by discipline and focus, someone who is a threat to everyone who opposes them. This is a path that is walked by few because of the commitment that is required. Are you prepared to walk this path? This is why the comeback is personal. It is about who you want to be, not who they want you to be. Content or copy. Download. Use code with caution. Chapter 4. The Power of Ownership. True power comes when you take full ownership of your life, your destiny, and your decisions. It's about recognizing that your journey is not determined by the whims of others, but by your own unwavering intent. You need to take the lead. You are your own captain, and it is your job to direct your ship towards the destination of success. This means embracing the power to define the rules, to set the standards, and to be the master of your own fate. This is a path to freedom, the freedom to be your own self, and the freedom to be whatever you want. Taking ownership of your journey is crucial because it enables you to take responsibility for all the outcomes. This does not mean blaming yourself or making you feel inadequate. It just means accepting the fact that you are in charge. This is a power that cannot be bought. It can only be earned. Ownership is about more than just ambition. It's about setting a standard for yourself that pushes your boundaries, that challenges the status quo. You need to understand that your potential is limitless, and if you believe that, then it will become the truth. It's about moving from external validation to internal satisfaction. The need to impress others with your achievements is meaningless. The only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself, and you will know when you have achieved this because you will feel it. You need to understand that it is not the goal that will make you feel fulfilled. The journey is where the growth happens, and it's where you will truly become the person you need to be. The only limits that you have are the ones that you give yourself. When you take control of this, everything becomes possible. Everything becomes within reach. This is a personal journey. It's about finding what drives you, what motivates you, and committing your life to that purpose, to that goal, to that dream. Content copy. Download. Use code with caution. The path to success requires that you take control of your life. This begins with taking control of your thoughts. You need to think like a winner to be a winner. You need to believe. You need to understand that you are in charge of what happens next, that you are the captain of your ship. There needs to be a shift in perspective, to start focusing on the positive things that are happening. Remember, you have control of your own destiny, and it's the path you take that determines how you reach the destination. This is your story, your journey, and no one else can dictate the outcome. You need to own this, believe this, and fight for this. This level of ownership is not given. It's something that you must earn with blood, sweat, and tears. This is why the comeback is personal. It's about you and what you want to become, not about them and what they think you should be. Chapter 5. The Unexpected Twist. The story you are creating is yours to tell, and your destiny awaits. Every challenge that you faced, every obstacle that you overcame, has prepared you for this moment. You are not merely surviving, you are thriving, and your success is not a coincidence. It's the result of your unwavering belief and your relentless actions. But this chapter has a twist. It's the realization that the ultimate success is not defined by external validation. This is the moment when your journey takes a completely unexpected turn, leading you to a new dimension of self-discovery and purpose. The comeback has never been about beating the others. It was about finally becoming yourself and accepting the best version of you. The true transformation happens when you understand that your worth is not defined by external metrics, achievements, or accolades, but by the inner peace that you finally obtained from becoming yourself. The comeback is not about others. It was always about you. The unexpected twist is that the real victory lies in the peace you achieve, in the understanding that your journey has made you better, stronger, more resilient, more self-aware. Your ability to overcome every obstacle made you into the person that you always were. You just didn't know it yet. It's about having the ability to control your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. and to use that power for your benefit, for your growth. The comeback is never about them, it was always about you. The victory is not about winning the trophy, it's about finding your true self. So now, when you look in the mirror, you are not looking at someone who has returned. You are looking at someone who has arrived, a person that has found himself and has embraced his true potential. You are no longer chasing a dream, you are living your dream. The unexpected twist is that your success becomes the foundation for your next journey, a new chapter in which your personal fulfillment and growth are the priority. Your actions will not only make you great, they will inspire others who will follow in your footsteps. This will be your legacy. This will be your mark on the world. This is why the comeback is personal, because it ends with you. Outro, call to action and teaser. This journey is about more than just motivation. It's about self-discovery, about understanding that you are the master of your own destiny. Your comeback story will be written by you, with your actions, with your dedication, and with your belief. Do not be afraid to take risks. Do not be afraid to take the leap of faith, and do not let your fears dictate the outcome of your life. The journey will be painful, you will have doubts, and there will be obstacles that will test you to your limits, but in these moments, remember your purpose. Remember what you are fighting for, and remember that the comeback is always personal. If you want to change your life, the first step is believing that you can. Now, before you go, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. And most importantly, keep your eye on the prize and don't forget, the real transformation is just beginning. Remember, there are many lessons to be learned, but the real lessons will be shared in the conclusion. So stick around. Stay tuned for the conclusions right after this. This is not a fairy tale, this is a personal journey. Your journey. What are you waiting for? Go make it happen.